The Whity Show. Whity Show. Whity Show. Whity Show. Whity Show.
Yes? You'd like to invite me in? Absolutely.
The biggest thing I see with these reviews coming out is everybody's comparing Daredevil and Jessica Jones. No clue why. Do you compare Guardians of the Galaxy with Captain America Winter Soldier? No, you just don't do it. They're both phenomenal films in their own right, but one's a space opera adventure and one is a spy crime thriller. Two different movies. Just because they share the same universe does not make them, like, you shouldn't compare those. It's just dumb. So I'm not going to compare Jessica Jones to the beautiful Daredevil as much as I love that show, comic, and character. I'm just not going to do it. Even though they do eventually become the Defenders, not doing it. It's silly. It's stupid. If you do that, well, good for you. So Jessica Jones starts off with a character you probably know nothing about. Most people are like, who's Jessica Jones? My own wife is like, who the heck is Jessica Jones? Is Alias supposed to be an important name? So on and so on. The show starts off with Jessica taking on one of these missions to private investigate a case. Seems simple enough. Maybe we're going to get like kind of a weekly episode type of thing, and it soon escalates when Kilgrave enters the picture. Who is Kilgrave? Well, he's a sadistic, creepy dude. I don't know where I was going with the dude, but he's just weird. He's a weird guy who can control people with his words. So what does that mean? Hey, go do this. Go jump off a bridge. Somebody will go do it. That's the type of powers he has. That's what makes him compelling, because he's the scariest type of villain. He doesn't need brute strength or super smarts. No, he'll just tell you what the fuck to do. It don't matter if you're smart, strong, whatever. You're dead if he wants you dead. Some people he doesn't want dead. Some people he wants to rape. Even more disgusting, which brings up the creepiness. So what did I like? I really did love the fact that the acting was once again top notch from all of them. And not just Jessica Jones, but you got Kilgrave, obviously, you got Malcolm, and you got Trish. You got all these characters that really build up throughout the series that are just phenomenal in terms of acting ability and capturing what these characters are about. So I love that. I also did like the slow burn. See, I'm not comparing, but Daredevil's an action crime, and this is more of a thriller mystery crime. So it's a lot more slow. Jeez. It's a slower build, but it does it really well. What I really did enjoy was the dialogue for the most part. Yes, there's some forced humor in here, but very rarely. And it's usually not cringeworthy. It's just kind of like, that wasn't all that funny. But it's there. It's kind of like how normal people throw in jokes that aren't funny, but people laugh anyway. Yeah, so that's what this does. The fight scenes were limited, but pretty dang good. There's a couple in the beginning I thought were just okay, but up until closer to the end, there's two fight scenes that really stood out for me, and they are fucking... oh, it's brutal, and that was great. So I really did love that portion of the fight scene. So plus up to that. And I thought the pacing was pretty well done. Yes, there's some slow moments, and a little bit of filler thrown in a couple episodes, but overall it is well done, rolls pretty well, and there's some great moments that are tense and they make you just feel skeevy, and that's mostly due to Kilgrave, and that's a good thing, because if a villain makes me feel something, they're doing their job. So great job on that. What didn't I like? Well, I gotta talk about two things that kind of stuck out for me. Kilgrave getting away so many times kind of got comical. That's a problem. See, you get away once, okay, you get away twice, expected. You get away 3 times, you're pushing it. But he escaped like 4 or 5 times. That is pushing it to the limit. Not that song. Push it to the limit. Is that even the song? Is that the lyrics? I don't know. But it was really starting to get annoying. Like, I was kind of like, come on. How many times are you going to lose this fucking guy? Another thing is, it is a slow burner. There's not that much fighting. There's hardly any, really. And some of the best moments aren't fighting. So, with people coming into expectations of what I think they are from other Marvel Netflix series that I'm not going to name because I said I wasn't going to compare it, people are going to think, oh man, this is so slow and boring. But it's really a great character study. But if you aren't into that and you kind of want more action, this might be a little too slow for you. Talking to you. Talking to you. You want the violence. Don't show me sex. But broken legs and bones coming through people's bodies. Give me more of that. America! Listen, I can go on and break it down on each episode, what I loved and what I didn't love. But overall, did I like Jessica Jones? Yes. It is... I like when series in the same universe are different, because that is, to me, more rewatchable. I don't want the same one. We're going to get season 2 of Daredevil. We're going to probably get season 2 of Jessica Jones, or at least her and someone else together, maybe Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, whatever. The point is, we're going to get more of that tone and that universe, so we don't need every single show to be the same. Thank God. So Jessica Jones doesn't do that. It's more of a character study. It's more mental. It's more talking about stuff that is just creepy, that you feel about. And there is sex in it, a lot more than Daredevil, and that I will compare it to, because people seem to have a problem with that. Please don't. Sex is part of life. If you can't get over a penis going into a vagina, please don't watch any mature TV, because you are obviously thinking about that, and you're like, ugh! But you're okay with people getting shot. What the fuck? Anyway, overall, Jessica Jones is going to get a great rating from me. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's what I would rate it. There are some issues that I took with it, and while I did like Daredevil a little bit more, if we're going to compare, 4.5 out of 5, I really did enjoy Jessica Jones. It's a slower burner, but man, some of those things hit hard. They're going to make you think, and it is great to have that type of show around every once in a while. So, go check out Jessica Jones if you like thriller, mystery, some pretty cool action scenes. If not, well then this show's not for you. If you like my review, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you love me, and of course I still don't have a fucking outro. So instead, I'm just going to put 2 videos here, 1 video here, and there are going to be other videos you can click on. I don't know why I did this. Kind of weird. Who knows? But click on these videos right here and listen to either rap or headbanging music. I don't know which one. It matters in the movement.
Doing all these drugs, gotta keep it from my mind, and it's got me moving slow, and I think I can see the light, but I don't wanna go. I'm fighting for my life. This is my madhouse. Bloods are blowing,